All right, everybody, welcome to week 5. I know, week 5. That's pretty impressive. We've got a full week 5, a full week 6, a full week 7, and that abbreviated week 7.5, and that's all we have left. So really it's just a little over 3 weeks until you're done with this term. And then you have that first term. I know most of you are first term students, that first term under your belt, and that's going to feel really good, okay? You've gotten through this first term of online college degree, and if you can do this, you're showing yourselves that you can definitely keep going and you can definitely get this degree. So week 5, we're going to be moving into Microsoft Excel. So where have we been so far? We've been talking about Microsoft Office primarily, right? Other things as well. We've been talking about social media and internet technology, and we'll continue to do that. But we've been talking about Microsoft Office, and we've been looking at OneDrive, we've been looking at Outlook, and we've been looking at Word. Word is the word processing software. And, this is something that we've been, we did this really kind of interesting, exercise in formatting in Word last week. Excel is Microsoft's spreadsheet software. So the equivalent in Google would be Google Sheets. You're going to notice that a lot of things that we cover here are going to have equivalents in Google, okay? We've got OneDrive over here, we've got Google Drive, we've got Outlook over here, we've got Gmail, and, Word and Docs, and we're going to have Excel, and we're going to have Google Sheets, okay? So what is a spreadsheet? Some of you know, but some of you have never used one of these before, so that's a legitimate question. Think of a spreadsheet as a place where you can collect and organize data, lots and lots of data, all kinds of data. It doesn't really matter what it is. I mean, the list is endless. But a spreadsheet is a place where you can organize and you can sort and you can format all sorts of data. So think about this if you're working in a doctor's office. Many of you are going to be doing this. Let's say you have a spreadsheet that has information on all of that office's patients. I mean, it might not be Excel, but it might be something else. But basically there, you're going to have the names, you're going to have the last date that they were in the office, you're going to have their phone numbers, you're going to have their addresses, you're going to have all that for 1,000 people. You think that's a lot of people. How am I going to collect all of that? Well, in Excel, you can do it very, very easily. And you can sort it and you can organize it and you can have all the people in this town and you can have that appear in a spreadsheet, or you can list it by, the last time they were in the office or something like that. A spreadsheet allows you to collect this information and organize it in a variety of different ways. I wish we had more time to cover Excel because there are so many things you can do with it. In fact, 7.5-week class, you could do that in Excel alone. It really is that complex, or that really that powerful, I guess I should say. It's not that complex. So this week we're going to be talking about spreadsheets. The lecture does a very good job of kind of elaborating on what Excel is and then what Excel can do. In Excel, you can generate charts and graphs, for instance. So let's say with that example of the doctor's office, let's say you want to chart by month how many patients come into the office, and you want to have a bar chart to show that per month the numbers go up and down and up and down or something like that. That's something you could very, very easily do in Excel. This is an exercise we're going to be doing actually in week 6, is generating a chart from an Excel spreadsheet, from the table that you're going to create in Excel. So there's that you can do. You can also do a lot of mathematical formulas and functions. You can add, subtract, you can do all sorts of things with numbers, lots of things that can be done in Excel. And let me tell you, this is one of those programs that many people don't know very well, or if they know it, they're a little anxious about it. But it can be very, very impactful in pretty much every field. Whether you're going into criminal justice or medical administrative assisting or billing and coding or social work or early childhood education, Excel is something that could greatly benefit you there. So this is a week where you're going to get a lot of good information out of it. So we've got a couple of assignments we're doing. Now, they're going to be related to something different. They're going to be, this is called the Graphic Literacy Assessment. There is a series of ACT assessments that you're going to be doing throughout a bunch of different classes here at Bryant and Stratton, and that's all pointing you toward a specialized career readiness certification that you will get at the end of your time here at Bryant and Stratton. So in a variety of different classes, you're going to take different steps within this different ACT assessments within this certification system, or this certification kind of plan. In this class, we're going to do one on graphic literacy. And graphic literacy is really just testing you on how well you can read charts and graphs, how well you can take information and pull information from a whole variety of different kinds of charts and graphs. 38 questions. Take your time with it. You get graded based on finishing it. Don't worry what your final grade is. The level of kind of expertise is everything from kind of high school level all the way to doctoral level. The expectation is that no one gets a 100. That's okay. You get credit for doing it, okay? So go through this and really, kind of test yourself to see how well you are at reading charts and graphs. The other assignment is going to be basically a reflection on the graphic literacy test. You're going to be talking about the importance of being able to do this, being able to read charts and graphs and what impact that has in your job or in the job you hope to be doing once you graduate. So that's week 5 in a nutshell. It's going to be very heavy on Excel with a little bit of graphic literacy as well. Now, any questions, folks? You've been great at asking questions. Reach out to me, right? Email me, call me, text me. You know where to find me. You know how to get a hold of me. You know that I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. If anything comes up, folks, let me know. Thanks.